Here on Pippins postgame, wrapping up a tough loss for the Pippins tonight. 9-6 they fall to the Bellingham Bells, unable to complete a sweep, but certainly a bright spot is the guy standing next to me, Tyler Sandoval, making his debut for the Pippins, a home run, a double as well, and at first also catching dudes. We'll get to that in a second. Take me through the home run first of all, a no-doubter, I believe, in the fourth inning over the left center field wall. Take me through the at-bat and how you were able to just drill that one.
Well, after my first at bat, I had grounded out, so I had thought just to sit a little bit longer, and then he went 2 strikes, and he'd fallen into a tendency to throw a fastball kind of in, so I kind of crowded the plate and then got my pitch and arrived on time.
You're a guy who only played 10 games this past season at Colorado Mesa, a knee injury kind of limiting your season. How do you come out here and right away just jump into the flow of things and get it going offensively the way you're able to do tonight?
It's just the love for the game, competitive drive. You know, coming up that way with my parents and my coach back at Mesa, you just got to compete all the time and got to get ready for your shot.
And kind of a special thing for you tonight, too, getting to catch for A.J. Landis, a teammate at Colorado Mesa. I know you two haven't had a lot of experience necessarily catching for him in games. You've done it a couple times, you mentioned. But and talk about that experience, obviously knowing him a little bit, how the familiarity maybe helps you a little in terms of where he spots the ball and that type of thing.
Landis is a phenomenal pitcher. He's got movement on every single pitch he throws, and he throws hard. The benefit came from knowing which way his fastball is going to move and how hard his curveballs and sliders are going to break, and then kind of calming him down when things get a little crazy, but know him well. Good pitcher.
On the flip side, let me ask you this. Kyle Nickel then comes in, who's a sidearmer on this team, all kinds of different movement over the plate. As a catcher, how do you adjust to seeing a guy like Landis, a guy you know relatively well, maybe not good movement, but you know where it's going to move to, and then a guy comes in like Nickel, a sidearmer you've never seen before? How do you adjust the catcher?
You just kind of get on your toes, and you got to be ready for everything. With the sidearmer, it's going to run back in to a righty, away from a lefty, and then he's going to have a frisbee slider, so you just got to be ready to bounce.
And then also, I guess, final question for you. You threw out 2 runners tonight as well. I know you only got 9 starts this past year due to injury, but behind the plate, take me through your approach. One of them was you got Dean Lawson, I believe, in the 8th inning at third base, and then you got another at second base. Take me through your approach behind the plate. I know you threw out a couple in the limited time you had this year and a couple the year before that, but what's your approach behind the plate and be able to throw out base runners that effectively?
With the runner on, you just stay on your toes, you be alert, use your peripherals, trust your teammates, and then you just let the ball come to you. Stay smooth and stay slow and just try to throw a strike to the base.
Tyler Sandoval, a big night tonight for the Pippins in his debut, a home run and a double. Unfortunately, the Pippins fall to the Bellingham Bells, unable to complete the sweep. 9-6 they fall. But back at it on Saturday against the Northwest Honkers, a non-league matchup, and then on the road for 3 in Wenatchee, first road trip, as they'll try to get back to the winning ways.